what is up guys, and I am back home. Honestly, a lot happened while I was away. I got engaged, I picked up a few things, I explored Japan with my family, and on the topic of picking up new things, I've always wanted to make this kind of video. So I'm gonna share with you guys my... But before we start, I wanted to share a little tip. So for context, my first time traveling ever, I didn't really plan a list and I didn't really plan an itinerary. Let's just say I didn't plan anything. And what ended up happening was I ended up overspending on a lot of things, and I also didn't use a lot of the things I purchased. So one of the things I like to do when I travel is to write up a list of things that I want to buy while I'm overseas. This helps me because you get to go through the decision-making process at home rather than while you're overseas, which could lead to an impulsive decision. So for this trip, I wrote out a list of things I wanted to buy. If you're like me and you're a pretty impulsive person, writing a list helps you kind of control that impulsive urge, I guess. Anyways, let's start with the pickups I got from Vietnam first, since that was where I went first. The first and probably most permanent thing that I got from Vietnam was my sleeve. I had the top half done in March while I was in Vietnam, and I didn't get to finish it because it was way too painful and I had to tap out. So I told my artist, let's just take a break and we'll finish the rest when I come back in October. I wouldn't say it's fully done, but it's like 99% done. He does want me to come back to touch it up, but yeah, like super happy with this piece. I got a dragon on the upper arm, a foo dog. The foo dog has an arrow, so it's meant to resemble Appa from The Last Airbender. And I got a little Aang down here. But that's probably the biggest pickup I got from my trip. Moving on. So I have with me 5 tops, and I'm just gonna break it down into the stores that I got it from. So this is a long sleeve top I got from Hows. Originally I was looking for a Henley, but when I tried this on, I really liked how kind of breathable and airy it felt. So this would be a good piece just to wear for like when it's warmer. But yeah. Next, I got a black long sleeve from Gian Saigon. I like the fit of this, slightly oversized and slightly cropped on the bottom. But this is basically like a staple, I guess. I don't really have a black long sleeve top, so that's pretty good. And then the next 2 tops I got from a store called Unbeaten, and they're just like boxy oversized tees, one in stone and one in forest green. I just like the fit of this. It's also really thick, it's 100% cotton. The neckline is like really thick as well. This next piece I got from Compound Garment, which is I think a District 1 as well. If you've seen like the popular COS rib t-shirt, this is what I think is similar to that. I haven't tried the COS one yet. And the last piece I got was from my friend Ray from Ray Ink Tattoo. So he has these shirts that he made. This is the logo of the tattoo store. But the main thing that's cool about this is the back. So this one's also oversized, probably more like a summer casual t-shirt. But yeah, I'll put a link to all the stores down below. So if you ever go to Vietnam, you can check them out. But yeah, I love these pieces and I cannot wait to wear it when it gets warmer in Melbourne. So moving on to my Japan pickups. It's mostly clothes, but I got some stuff from my house, some knickknacks, but yeah, mainly clothes. So let's start with all the tops. I made a vlog quite a while ago, kind of going through what I was packing for my Vietnam and Japan trip. And I only brought 1 top because I planned on refilling my basics. And yeah, that's what I basically did. So starting off, we have this basic Uniqlo Airism t-shirt. Everyone knows what these are. But this one I ordered through Click and Collect. I think I mentioned earlier in my vlog that Uniqlo Japan does sales every week. And this is on sale for 13 Australian dollars, and picked up 2 whites and 2 black. And then next top, I bought the women's Uniqlo rib t-shirt. I bought them in 3 colors actually. Bought them in white, gray, and brown. Kind of regretting the brown option. I wish I got black, but I got these on sale as well. These were 13 Australian dollars. So definitely suss out the sales when you're there, because you can save quite a bit. These are just like basic long sleeves that I can wear like to layer or just like on its own. So yeah. And then the next tops I got are the Uniqlo Cashmere Heat Tech. These will be replacing my current Heat Techs. I don't know what the materials are, but like I like the regular Heat Techs, but these ones feel like soft to the touch. I got one in black and in brown, but I'll definitely be wearing these on my next trip to Japan in February, because I think February is a lot colder. So these will be very useful then. I also picked up some Airism long sleeves. I got these in black and white. I wanted a breathable summer long sleeve, so these are great for that. And that's basically it for the tops I bought whilst I was in Japan. Mainly just staples, nothing really like crazy. I felt like Vietnam had some nicer pieces that were more like standout and unique, but in Japan I basically just topped up like my staples and essentials, I guess. So moving on to outerwear. So one of the pieces I got was this Uniqlo Needles cardigan. I was so fortunate to be there on the release day. Originally, I was not sold on the design. Like I was there when it released and I tried it on and I was contemplating it for a while. The next day I checked it out, it was all sold out. But when I was in Osaka, I tried to find it at Shinsaibashi, but I couldn't find any. So I went online, tried to find where there was stock, and there was stock at a store called Tennoji, which was like 3 train rides away from Dotonbori. On one of the days I went there, picked this up, and I actually like it. Like I thought I wouldn't be a fan of the purple and black, but it's actually pretty nice. The next piece I got, which is kind of dusty right now, is this Uniqlo U Puff Tech jacket. And honestly, I feel like I don't have much outerwear pieces currently, and I wanted something that's a bit more elevated. And the fit is super nice. It's like cropped, boxy, and I actually wore this to propose to Jolie. So it's a very special jacket to me. But yeah, love this jacket. I definitely feel like it's a more elevated look rather than like the more casual streetwear vibes that I feel like I often wear. So yeah, great pickup. So the next thing I picked up is this Montbell down puffer jacket. So Montbell is a Japanese camping brand, and I wanted something that was functional, so something that was really warm but also lightweight, so that when I do travel I don't need to pack too much. So this definitely was on my wish list, and I feel like this is why it's so important for me to kind of write down a list. So this jacket in Australia cost 400 AED, but in Japan it was 250 AED. So it was definitely a huge savings getting it over in Japan. But yeah, the simple puffer jacket, nothing too much to say about it. Love this jacket. I wore it a lot while I was in Japan. And the last thing under the clothing category that I got in Japan is the Needles HD track pants. They look sick. I love the fit of these. The color, honestly, like it took me a while to get used to. So these are definitely out there colors for my style. But I do want to venture out and try something different. But these cost $350 here in Australia, whilst in Japan it was $230. So yeah, write that list, y'all. But that's basically it in terms of clothing. Let's move on to accessories. So I'm actually wearing one of them right now, and it's this Casio watch that I picked up. This was 40 bucks in Japan. I feel like it's the perfect size, not too big, not too small. I love it. And the next two accessories I got are these GU leather bags, and I got them both in black and in brown. Originally I was using the Uniqlo crossbody bag. I felt that it looked a bit too techy and I wanted something a bit more elevated. I was just browsing GU and I found this gem. It's made of leather, so it looks really elevated, and you can adjust the straps to turn it into a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag. But currently I have this set up to be like the shoulder bag if I want to go out, and this is the crossbody bag. I took out the camera insert inside my Uniqlo bag and just chucked it in here so that I can use this as my camera bag. But that's basically it for the accessories. Let's move on to the stuff I got for my home. So let's start with books. So we got these two kind of beginner-friendly books to learn Japanese. I also picked up these two Genki books. So I bought Genki 1 on Amazon, and it was like quite a bit more expensive to buy it in Australia. So for context, I have Japanese class every week, and we've just been going through the Genki book. So I got these for when I'm ready to move on to the next stage. And then I picked up this magazine. It's a cafe and tea, just to read through, have a look, but also when I'm ready, which I'm not yet, I can start reading Japanese, but it's mainly just a cool decor piece to put since I do love my coffee and tea. And the last book I purchased, which I just took from that shelf, is this Yoshitomo Nara kind of display book, I guess. This is just for display. It costed 2,000 yen, so around 20 bucks. And I thought it looked kind of cute to just have on the display shelf, so I got that. Moving on, I got this Japanese knife in Kawabashi Street. This costed me 200 bucks and it's insanely sharp. So definitely very happy with this purchase. Just kind of worried about like longevity and sharpening the future, but I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get there. The next thing I got was this red cup from Rokume in Nara. So I had the yellow one up there and I wanted a red one to match, and these are perfect for like flat white or cappuccinos. But yeah, just wanted to get this to kind of fill in that gap. The next thing I got was from Loft, and I got these calendars. So I picked up this big calendar to write down stuff that's going on during the week, and I got these small tearaway calendars. One's for a friend, and this one's to replace the Beams calendar I currently have, and they were slightly cheaper than the Beams one, and they look pretty similar, and I guess like just gets the job done. So got these, and the last thing I got are just these small trinkets and knickknacks from our time in Japan. So starting off, we have this, which is a Dharma postcard that Jolie got when she went in Osaka, and we also got some like little magnet pieces. So she got this one, and this tango. And the last trinket I got is this Blue Eyes White Dragon model, and this is just gonna go on my Blue Eyes shrine. We actually saw it first for 25, and I was like 25 is a bit much for a figurine. Probably pass until Trev found it for 15 bucks, so he got it for me as a little gift. It looks gangster. Alright, so that's basically it for what I picked up whilst I was in Japan, but there's still one more section I want to share with you guys, which I'll let Jolie explain. But she basically picked up a bunch of matcha while she was there, so I'll let Jolie share her matcha pickups.
Hi everyone, so I'm gonna go through my matcha collection and everything that I bought on this Japan trip. So for a bit of context, the last time I went to Japan, we went to this cafe that sold 1 kilo bag of matcha, and it was $300 for that bag, but I still hesitated and didn't want to buy it. But this time around, when I wanted to go back to purchase that same matcha, it was around $900 for the same 1 kilo bag. So I think with the matcha shortage and the increase in price, I wanted to explore more affordable options and kind of try some lesser well-known brands. So for this haul, I went to a bunch of different places around Japan and bought some matcha that I thought was pretty decently priced. I'm gonna try them out so that the next time I go, I'll buy the ones I like. I'll just go to the order. I'll start off with the matcha that I bought in Tokyo. When we were in Asakusa, we went to this matcha cafe that sold alternative milk matcha, and they also sold matcha as well. They sold a 100-gram bag. This one was 5,400 yen. I don't normally drink alternative milk. I normally drink cow's milk. So I think it tasted good with the oat milk. But yeah, for the first matcha I bought, I thought this was pretty decently priced for 100 grams. Next was to Kappabashi Street, so the kitchen district that we went afterwards. Surprisingly, I did not expect them to sell matcha there. We walked along the strips and we were mainly looking at whisks and cups, but they actually sold matcha in some of the stores, which I was really surprised and I wanted to try it out. They were also really affordable as well. The first store that I went to was called The Art of Tea Tokyo, which was along the main strip on Kappabashi. They also had an option for you to see what the matcha looked like, and it looked really green, so I decided to try it out. This one was 150 grams and it was 6,000 yen, which I thought was pretty affordable as well. I hope it tastes pretty good because they had a lot of stock, so if it tastes good, I think I might buy a bunch of these. They're easier to store as well. I also got some hojicha, also in a 150 gram bag, and it was only 2,000 yen, so very, very affordable. Then we went to this store that Martin wanted to look for cups, but he didn't find the cups, but I found matcha. I found this 1 kilo bag. I saw this bag for 132,000. It's a culinary matcha. I drink it in milk and with sugar, so I don't know if I really need super high quality matcha. And I have actually opened it already, and it's not as green. It's a lot more bitter than how I normally drink my matcha, so I think it's better for cooking. Oh, and I've made some matcha cookies with this already too, and it tasted really, really good. I also got this small tin of matcha in the same shop. This one was 1,840 yen. I actually saw this on YouTube and they said it was pretty good, and I've opened it as well. It's very green. I can't describe matcha, but it's good. And for 1840 for 30 grams, I think it's quite an affordable option as well, so I would repurchase this one. I also got a matcha whisk as well on Kappabashi Street. They sell whisks at a lot of stores on Kappabashi Street, but I think you have to look at the prices because I think they sell the same whisk. Some stores have it for a bit more expensive and some are a bit cheaper. This one here, I got it for 1,500. Next in Tokyo, I went to Loft. I saw that Loft sells matcha, but I was a bit skeptical last trip, so I didn't buy any matcha from there because there wasn't many online reviews. This time around I wanted to try a few, so I did a quick research online and just found some brands that had some reviews already. They were still quite pricey than some of the other matchas that I found. Loft is a bit more accessible, so I wanted to try them out. So I got 4. I can't remember the individual prices for all of them, but altogether it was 9,000 yen for all 4. I'll try these out to see if they're any good. Next was Uji, which I was really looking forward to buying a lot of matcha. The first store we went to was Nakamura Tokichi, and we went when it just opened, so there was quite a few stock. When I went to go look at the matcha, the prices were actually quite expensive, so I only got 2 cans, one for a friend and then one for myself. This one was almost 4,000 yen for 30 grams, which I have tried some of their matcha in the past. It's good, but with the price increase recently, I wanted to see if I could get something similar at another brand. And I think the one that I showed you from Kappabashi Street tasted very similar to what this one tasted like, but half the price. And then we went along the main strip in Uji, and there was this matcha store that had a lot of matcha in it. It was all in Japanese, but it was actually the same brand as the one that I found in Kappabashi Street, but they had more variety. So I wanted to try different types within the same brand. They range from as cheap as 800 yen all the way up to 3,000 yen for 30 grams as well. So I bought 3 different types. One was 800 yen, middle one was 1,000 yen, and then the most expensive one that I got was 1,500 yen for 30 grams. Keen to try this out and compare it, but yeah, it was a bit confusing because they have only Japanese on it, so I had to ask the lady at the store what she recommended. She recommended all of them for matcha latte, but it was just whether you wanted it to be more bitter or less bitter. So yeah, I just got 3 to try it out. I went to this store called Hochicha. I tried their Hochicha latte there. It was really good, so I wanted to also try the powder. It was very affordable. For 30 grams, it was 980 yen. I got a light roast and a dark roast. And lastly is Kyoto. So on our last day in Kyoto, Martin's dad stumbled across this tea shop and they had matcha there. So I wanted to try out their products. It was actually quite affordable as well. They came in packets. So what's super cute is they have some instructions on the back to make your hochicha or matcha latte with like the measurements, how much water, the temperature, and how much milk to add in, which I thought was really cute as gifts as well. They came in packets of 5, so 150 grams per pack, and that was only 4,000 yen. I think this was one of the most affordable matchas I bought on this trip, so I really wanted to try it first to see if it was worth repurchasing next time around, and yeah, I really recommend it. That is my matcha haul. So overall, I think it was a pretty successful matcha haul. I'm excited to try some of these brands to see how they taste, and if they're any good, I'll probably repurchase next time. Thank you for listening to my talk.
And that's basically what we got on our trip. I definitely felt like the list made me a lot more intentional on my purchases. You should have seen my first trip. My suitcase was literally going to burst open. But I'll try to link everything below, including a matcha spreadsheet that Jolie made with all her matcha purchases. And if you guys want to see what we got up to on our travels, don't forget to check out our Japan and Vietnam vlog. Anyways, if you stuck around for this long, thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next week. Peace!